Hello, everybody. Welcome to this online class, Power of Choice. And I'm very grateful to all of you choosing this, especially to all the translators. We have, I think, 15 different languages at the moment, and I'm very grateful to my team to make this possible, especially to Claire and Katya. And I wonder what we can create in this hour. We have 2,300 registered for this online class. There is not everybody here, and they are also in different languages. So I'm having classes all over the world every weekend in another country, especially 3-day body classes. We are doing, can you hear me? Because it's a little frozen. The main things that we are exploring on these classes is the most powerful all have. Do you hear me? Is everything good with connection? Because not so much. So one thing what we are exploring, okay, most of the time we can hear. One thing what we are exploring on these classes and what is the most powerful tool which we all have is choice. And like with choice, we are changing everything. And also we are not here to work so much on our limitations. We are not here, how much are you trying to clean yourself, to clear yourself, to how much are you working on yourself, for how long are you working on yourself? And what if we are not here to work on ourselves? What if we are not here for some learning? And what if we are here to create something new? And how to create something new is with choice. So we can talk today about choice, what is choice, and we can choose also together. And also you can ask questions. We can create this class together. So how I see choice is when you choose, with your choice, you are changing your whole life, and you are changing your body, and you are changing how you are functioning. So many times people think that they need to create something and then they can choose. Like they need to create the money and then they can choose. What if you can choose and then your life is changing and also money is created with your choice? So what are you avoiding to choose today which could totally change your life? And what I see also with people, even if they are sometimes choosing, they are choosing too little. They are choosing just little or just little better. And this is like how they are still staying in similar life, in same life like other people. So they are still part of some limited reality when you have a lot of ways, a lot of tools how to stop yourself, how to make yourself slower, which people are using, like fear or some conclusions or something. And what I suggest to people is to choose beyond your imagination, to choose impossible, and to choose to allow yourself to be the miracle that you truly are. So more you are choosing impossible, more you are choosing beyond your wildest imagination, more you are changing your life and your body now. And you don't need to define so much choice how many people are defining them. So you don't need to go into the visual. You don't need to know like physically what is it about. For me, how I see choice is much more about energy that you know that you can create. So how I invite people to choices on my classes is also with the question, what future would you like to create? You can ask yourself this question, and you can ask yourself this question every day. You can remind yourself about the future that you would like to create. So what future would you like to create? And what future would you like to create with this planet? For me, you can create only with planet. For me, we are the planet. For me, you can't limit yourself. You can't be something less. It's just not true. It's just something that doesn't work. How people are also choosing, they are choosing personal. So they are choosing for their personal life. What if there is no personal? What if there is no personal you? How much are you defining yourself with something, and with this you are stopping all possibilities, and with this you are stopping energy, with this you are stopping creation, because you are defining yourself with something. You think that you are something defined. You think that you are your name and everything what you stick to your name. So what if your creations doesn't need to be personal, and doesn't need to be about you, and you can explore energy for yourself, how it works. When you are trying to create your personal life, what is the energy? And when you are creating different futures with this planet, what is the energy? Which is more creative energy for you? And what is like, which is more true energy for you? What is more true for you? To create better future for yourself, or to create better future of this planet? To create more with this planet. And how I see it, we can create only with this planet. This is how, like, personal targets, just they don't have so much energy. There is no energy. And if you are creating with whole planet, you can also include personal targets, and they are already there, and everything is creating it for you. It's just personal targets are by the way creation. What people are like how people are creating, they're making from personal targets lifetime targets. So they are working for whole life, for a house, for a car, for a food. And when you are creating with whole planet, you can create also personal targets, but you don't need to work for them anymore. They are just part of the creations. They are part of creations, how everything is gifting you for the gift you are being. So when you open to this creation with this planet, you open the gift that you are. You open to the contribution that you can be. And with this, you are just different. And you open to different embodiments. So you open to different planet than other people are. Like other people are just on different planet, because they are ignoring the planet, they are ignoring Earth. Like we are talking about connection with Earth, about communion with Earth. Why was that ever a question? How come? How is possible that we are in the Earth with our body, and we are totally ignoring Earth, and we are separating from Earth? How is that even possible? And how much energy are you using to ignore this beautiful planet so you can have problems? How much you are ignoring this beautiful planet so you can have problems, so people can like you because you also have problems. Stupid people can like you because you also have problems. And you are ignoring all the possibilities. You are ignoring beauty of these problems. If you allow yourself to receive this beauty now, you lose all the problems. They're just gone. Just receive it. Allow yourself to receive it. And when you are receiving this beauty, you are receiving the beauty that you are. Everything is part of you. You just received your beauty because you are earth. You can receive only what you are. You can see only what you are. So you never need to be like other people, and you can always be the incredible you, the gift that you truly are. And you can choose from this space. You can choose to enjoy this more. You can choose to share this even more with your body. You can choose to share this even more with other people. Just open to this more. You choose to create a future when you are enjoying this too much, and you invite this future even more to the present. And you are following energy, how you can enjoy it even more. We are on beautiful planet. We have beautiful bodies. It's really like life on earth is like a paradise. It's like living in a paradise, living in heaven, and people don't see it. So people are some kind of ignoring it. And we can enjoy it so much. And when you are enjoying it, when you are enjoying this planet with your body, you are invitation to others to enjoy it. And more you are invitation, more people can start to enjoy it. And more we are enjoying this beautiful planet with our body, like more we are going to enjoy it. It's just like I can't even describe it. I can't even say it what we are creating with this. And it's so easy. To stop yourself, you need to work all the time. Joy is always here. Everything is smiling to us. Whole earth is smiling to us all the time. And everything on this planet is inviting us to play all the time. This is language of this planet is let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. How many problems are you using so you can ignore it for all eternity? And what are you making significant so much so you don't listen to yourself?
Can I ask a question, Haris?
Let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play, let's play. Bottom talk. You have a question, Nadia? Do you have a question?
Yeah, you said that you can stop working, just playing. But the fact that you are flying all the time and you are far from your family, this is because you're enjoying this. So you're not working, you mean?
I say I work sometimes when I say a joke, I'm working. At the moment I'm working, and that's a joke.
That's why you're not tired and you're not feeling that you're working. That's it.
I can also be tired, but it's just people have a reality of work. So they work 8 hours per day, what they don't like. And they work just for expenses. And this is what people are creating, and they are creating with their point of views. Their point of view is that life can't be so good. You know, you can't just enjoy it and have fun. They have point of views that you need to suffer a little to receive something. So
That's
everybody
right.
are part for everybody here. Everybody, you are part of this point of views, part of this reality that you need to suffer a little so you can receive. Would you like to increase on that? Pod and POC. Because also it's something wrong in their jobs when they are happy in a job. You know, people think that something is wrong. You can't be happy in a job. They also say you can't have just fun. Sometimes you need to work. And what is our reality to what I'm inviting people on classes, also on creation of meetings, is that our reality is not about working. Is anybody here who likes to work? I think two people are here
No, no,
from the
no.
hundreds of people. So two people here like to work. Don't worry, we have work for you. Okay. But the thing is also human reality is not about working. We are not interested so much in working. We are more creating. So you are not working, you are creative. And also what word can we use instead of working is being active. So you are being active not just when you are doing something for your job. You are being active 24 hours per day, 7 days per week. Because your life is your business. You are energetically, how we are creating business, we are creating it with people. And your energetical invitation with two people on distance all the time. Business is talking all the time, and our energy is talking all the time, and you are alive, and with this you are in invitation. And why to stop this? Why to stop to be invitation? Why to stop to be alive? Why to stop to be active energy? So you are active all the time with your whole life. And what people are doing, they are turning themselves off during job. They are turning themselves off after the job. So they are in some kind of all the time turning off from everything instead of being more and more active. And what can you create if your business, if your creations are your biggest joy and you are enjoying it too much? So you don't need to turn yourself off, you are even more interested. And what can you create if you are creating life in which you are really interested in? And one of the choices to what I'm inviting people is choice to be alive. Choose every day more and more to be alive. Choose every day more and more to be interested in life. And what if you can create life in a way that you are more and more interested in life? What that life can be. And it's also curiosity of children, what is possible today. You are curious like a child. What if you can be curious like a child? What if you can be playful with your creations? And when you are creating something new, you are interested, you are playful. So you can always create something new, and you don't need to control and predict what you are going to create. You don't need. What is the energy when you know what is going to show up? How is it for you, you humanoid, when you know what is going to show up? Isn't it boring? So stop creating in this way that you know what is going to show up. Create in a way that you don't have idea. Like I wanted to say before, for this next class, this weekend in Rio de Janeiro, on the top of Copacabana, where we have a class, I don't have idea what can show up on this weekend. Isn't it better than if you are having expectations, projections, and already some awareness about possibilities? Like I don't have idea, and with this, like it's just it must be something because I don't have idea. And what if you don't have idea about what is possible in the future, and you are following some energy and you are asking for more to show up of this, but it's not so important how it is going to look like. What exactly is it going to be? Do you have more, Nadia?
Yeah. So how about planning? You haven't to do plans at all. Plannings means projection, means that's it.
So what if you don't need to plan? So there is something that you can choose, but it doesn't need to be fixed. So everything can change all the time.
That's what we plan. Everything that can change all the time.
Yeah. So
Great.
like it's interesting practice about creation of the future is when you are creating future classes. You don't know, like from this reality how people are functioning, we are trying to control them. You are trying to get the people, you are trying to plan also the numbers and everything from the beginning. But what we are creating the future, especially when you are creating classes that they are more in the future than 3 months. You can't control them. You are creating something that is totally new on this planet. So you don't have idea what is going to show up, and you are creating the most as you can. So you are following energy, like you can publish now class in September, and you are following energy how to create the most as you can.
So that's what we call creating every 10 seconds. That's what
Yeah,
you mean?
you don't need to go to any conclusions, any definitions. You don't need to decide anything fixed. And you can get the energy more in the future you are creating. How powerful can it be? Many people are creating just for the next month. Did you get the energy? Like if you publish a class, if you are creating a class in September, how powerful it can be? How much you can change your life? How much can you change life of people that they are choosing the class? When you choose that you are going to have class in September, you are changing life of a lot of people so they can come.
So you mean that the fact of thinking about or feeling the change you are going to do, this is the creation itself. So it go.
So
I can't find it.
You choose it, and everything is changing when you choose it, and you include also yourself in the creation. So you allow yourself to be and to do what is creating that. So
That's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and what was fun, Nadia is from Algeria. What was funny, I said last year in spring, in the beginning of the year, I said I'm going to have class in Algeria next year, like body class, and nobody believe me. You know that? Nobody believed me. Like they said, is Algeria ready for that? Is that even possible? Like there wasn't any foundations. Do you get?
And you get the energy. That's why you said it. You feel it.
Like I just like one of the things what is even more powerful than sensations. You don't need to feel it. You don't need to sense it. You don't need to perceive it. Knowing is the most powerful thing and the fastest. You just know things. You know, and you don't. Many times we are trying to sense it and perceive it. This is already slower, and you can just know, and it's too fast, too powerful. You just know, and it's just when you allow yourself to be the knowing that you can truly be. It's undoubtful. You can't doubt it. It's just what it is. And this is very powerful, and this is what we are avoiding also whole life. We, like many people, are not using it because it's too easy, too fast, too good. You know, how much can you create if you are being your knowing? How fast you are when you are being knowing. You just know things. So you don't need to understand them. You don't need to explain them. You don't need to put them into the words. You don't need to verbalize them. You just know how fast you are when you know. There is no time when you know. Everything
Yeah.
is instant creation when you know. And you are already being everything when you know.
And we met in Morocco, yeah?
Yeah. So, anything else? Would you like? Is any more questions?
Yes, can I ask a
Yes.
question?
Yeah.
So, what question could you ask to be in that energy of choosing,
To be inviting energy, to be energy of invitation,
the energy of choosing? Like
energy of choosing.
you
So,
are saying you should choose. I don't know how to do that.
okay, some kind of you also don't need to know.
Okay, what
So,
should
there is in Access what we are using verbally is you ask for something. How can that show up in my life? How is that possible? Like how can I create that? And also you don't need to verbalize it. You just know. So you can use some questions and you don't need to know how to do it because some people are using questions and they are not choosing it because they think that verbal is going to do instead of them. You choose. When you choose something, you choose. And you know that you are going to create it. So it's not so much important how you put it into the sentence. And like when you get it, whole universe get it. When you know, whole universe knows. And many times when we are trying to put it into the right sentence, we can lose it. Universe creation is not working in sentences, in verbal. It's knowing. You just know. What would you like to create? You just know, and at the same time, you know that you are going to create it. And
yeah?
at the same time, you don't need to create it.
What would you like to create? This is the question. Thank you.
So you know that you are going to create it when you are choosing it. And you also don't need to create it, so it doesn't need to show up because you are already being it. Main part of choice, main part of asking for something is that you allow yourself to be it. So you are being it. You are not saying I'm not being it. So what you are choosing today, you allow yourself to be it today. So you are being it today as much as possible. So, and people are choosing in a way that they are not having it. So how people like they would like to create more money. How can I have more money? They ask, how can I have too much money? And they are asking from the energy of I don't have money. Right? This is how they are saying to the universe, I don't have money. They don't say, I would like to create more money. So what you are being, what you are practicing is going to grow. So main part of choosing and asking for something is that you allow yourself to be it. So you are being the future that you would like to create. You are being it today as much as possible, and you are asking for more, and you are following energy how to create more of that. And it's too easy. Isn't it too easy, too simple, too fast, too good? So you can be the magnificence that you can be, the miracle that you are, you can be it more and more and more and more and more. Any more questions?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Here we have a question.
Can I ask you something?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Well, it's funny that you start about future. And my question is, how can you recognize what the answer is on your question? Because my question was, how can I create the future for our children and the planet? And how can this be beautiful and seen and experienced as beautiful? And then you come with this call and I see this and think, wow, this is a great energy. And during the day things happen and I get other people who want to drop by. And my question is, how can you recognize the energy which is the answer on your question?
It's not answer.
No, okay.
So it's with the question, you start this energy, open to this energy, and this energy is here and you are creating it even more.
Okay, great. So it's just there and you, quote unquote, have to recognize it. Or you can recognize it.
It doesn't need to be separated from anything.
Okay, great.
It's energy which you are being with everything. It doesn't need to be separated from anything. It doesn't need to be one energy. But if everything is part of that energy.
Got it. Thank you.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
My name is Isaac from Israel.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask that when you choose something and you are creating it right away, how can you enhance it? How can your plans be enhanced? If you understand what I mean?
No, what means enhanced?
Enhance means making it with more energy, putting more energy into it, and making your plans come through earlier. Because you say you don't even have to plan, but I think you have to plan something.
So,
You got me?
Okay. Yeah, you would like to create something. I'm going to mute you now. You something, so you can have awareness. You are asking, how can I create that even more? So you can get some awareness also what to do. So you can make some plans, but they don't need to be so fixed. One of the things is also like, you are asking me maybe for a map to create your target. And this is how we are trying to understand what we are talking about. We are trying to understand from our understanding from the past. You are trying to put it to your understanding from the past. Forget everything what you know from the past. Just forget it. There is your way how you are creating. Also, don't listen to me and don't record it on tracks so you are doing it from instructions. I'm inviting you to, there is energy, there is space, and there is knowing which is just yours. And in this knowing, in this space, in this place, it's a place, it's like a place, it's not just space, it's like a place from where you can create anything in your life and with this planet. And only you know how to step there. And from this space, which only you know how to enter this space, you can create anything and everything is possible for you. And in this space, you are unstoppable. And you can allow yourself to be. How much you're using some energy, I'm not so creative, I'm not so good, I'm nothing special, I'm just somebody and everybody else is better than me, so you never need to be this space from where you can create everything. So you don't need to have so good instructions because you You just know. And one of the things for creation, you need to allow yourself to be and do whatever it takes. People are waiting too much. It's not about waiting. If you would like to create something, be willing to be and do whatever it takes so it's created. And it's about commitment. You are committed to it. You are creating it no matter what. And this is how you are clear communicate universe, and you are creating it together, and you allow yourself to be the potency that you are. And it's not so much about right doing, it's much more about what you are being. What we were doing in the past, we were trying to do things. You can check the future. If you do everything right, did anything change? It's still the same. You are still the same energy, and it's just stupid. So it's about being, and you don't need to be it later when you do the right things. You can be it already today. The future that you would like to create, you can be it today. You don't need to work for that future. You can be this future today, and this can grow to something incredible. So you are using the future in the present to create. You don't follow map. You don't follow how to get there. You are using it in the present. So you are following energy how to enjoy it more. No, not how to reach it, how to get there. Anything else? Anybody next? Who is next?
Can I ask?
Well,
Yes.
Okay. So which
Yeah.
one comes first, choice or questions? Which one creates more? Asking questions or making a choice, or both?
Probably it's the same. When you ask a question, you are choosing.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
We have
a
cut it.
question.
Please mute
I have a
everybody.
question
Mute
from
yourself.
Brazil.
I'm going to say who is next now. So next is Juan. Okay. Yeah.
Hi. Well, I have the question of how do we get like to this space of confidence where you just know that you chose it and that it is going to happen? Because sometimes I feel like the doubt and the uncertainty of what should I do to make this happen, or I mean, it's like a very doubty space.
So what is with confidence? You don't trust yourself so much. You don't believe it. So what if you allow yourself to be all the worst that you can be? You don't need to believe yourself that you are good or that it works. Allow yourself to be the worst that you can be. And allow yourself to lose everything. Allow yourself to be unfunctional. Allow yourself to be bad in everything.
Yes.
That makes me scared.
Or maybe it makes you excited.
Yeah.
Maybe it's making your body free and happy because you don't need to try anymore to be good and positive. Just allow yourself to be shit. Okay?
Wow.
Okay.
And when you allow yourself to be shit, I'm all the worst in everything. This is how you open to yourself. Because you don't need to serve to this reality anymore. So this reality can serve to you. If you don't need to serve to this reality anymore, if you don't depend on results, you can create them. So everywhere you are trying to be good for this reality, so these stupid people can see you, would you like to create the soda?
Yes.
Yes? Right. They can't see you. Can you see yourself? And if you stop trying that they see you, maybe you can see
Sorry, the
yourself
connect.
better. Maybe you are creating space where you can see yourself. And can you acknowledge they are not never going to see you. They can't see you.
نسجل في قاعد الشيء.
You are just too beautiful, too incredible to be seen by stupid people. So everywhere you are trying and you are working for them so you can be seen, would you like to uncreate the store or that? Everybody here. Right, around the you don't need to create for this reality for these people. We are creating what can't be seen by most of the people. This is creation. Creation is not so much visual. For these people, it's visual. So it's about results. And people are trying to get results. So you can have all the results in the world. Can you still be stupid and empty and depressed? Of course you can be. It's about creative energy that you are being with everything, which you don't need to show for this reality. So you don't need to depend on results. And when you don't depend on results, this is you. This is the beautiful energy that you are. When you allow yourself to be loser, you are opening these doors. I'm a loser, so fuck. You know, just surrender in trying to create something for this reality. Admit to yourself that you are not good, and with this, you are manipulating beyond your imagination because nothing can stop you. Allow yourself to be all the worst. Allow yourself to die. Nothing can work on you, so nothing can stop you. So you don't need to be slave of this reality anymore. Pardon talk. Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, but sometimes it is like it is not like in order not to serve the reality, but in order like to, my fears are about like suffering and having like this, handicapness or this kind of,
Fear is not true. Fear is not true. What are you talking about? Fear is not true. There is no fear.
Okay,
Where do you have it?
I should work in the destructuring plants then?
So there is just energetical change in your body, which is mostly excitement about new things, which you are interpreting as fear.
Okay.
So you are just in different stories how to stop yourself. Instead of being your knowing and creating credible. Do you get how many stories are you using? How many reasons and justifications are you using? So you can be in the same shit you like. You mentioned suffering. You're speaking about suffering only because you like it a lot. So stop pretending to yourself that you don't like it. What you are creating in your life at the moment is because you like it. You like exactly this. So stop following what you like and follow expansion. Follow more energized life. Stop following good feeling and what you like, because you are creating this with following what you like. So everywhere you are pretending to yourself that you don't like what you are creating, would you like to uncreate the soda?
Yes, please.
And how much of judgments are you using so you don't get awareness about your creations and you can't change them? What we judge, we can't get awareness from it and we can't change. So we are using judgments about ourselves. We are using judgments about our life so we can stay in the same shit. Because this is something for what you are sure you are going to choose and you are choosing. Because you like it too much. You are addicted to your shit. That's why you are listening to your shit every day. and I know that you don't like it, and this is my job to say this to you. Everything this brought up, would you like to increase for that?
Yes, please.
And we need to now go forward. I think Hungary is next. Thank you, Juan.
Thank you very much, Harris.
Yeah, we need to go fast forward. Thank you. Emese, you wanted to have a question?
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you hear me? Okay,
Yeah.
great. So thank you. So we have a question like Nikki writes that she likes the way that you are traveling all around the globe with your family, and you hold the classes like this, and she's curious what would it take for her to leave this also.
Yeah, so just choose it. Just choose it. So I can share a story how one of the ways how I chose it. Do you know what are humanoids holidays? How humanoids have holidays? Humanoid holidays are, because we are doing many things the opposite as human reality. So humanoid holidays is that we are going home for 1 week per year. You know, we are doing everything the opposite. So these people go to work, we go home. You know, when all the people when they drive to work, we go home, and when all the people when they go home, we drive to work. So also when all these people, isn't it little crazy stupid that you have holidays 1 week per year or 2 weeks maximum, and you go to seaside? Isn't that like, what the fuck is that? So humanoids holidays are that you go home for 1 week per year. This is your holidays. Do you get? So I asked for that, and it was 1 year and a half, not this summer before that. How can I be at home only 1 week per year? And I needed to include, because I was really not interested anymore to work, I needed to include only with total ease universe. Only with total ease. And what showed up, I was like, in this month, I was only 2 days at home. Also in January, in this month, I was only 2 days at home. But what showed up, I was on Tahiti two times in this like 2 years. Tahiti, the islands in the Pacific Ocean. And this year I was 1 week in Tahiti, and last year I was 1 week in Tahiti. So what showed up, I recognized that Tahiti is my home. And in other countries I'm traveling. I'm also, when I'm in Slovenia, I'm just in the middle of traveling. I'm not at home. I'm at home in Tahiti. So I recognized how funny it was created. I was 1 week per year in Tahiti, where I'm at home. Even if I was never before in Tahiti, I was now 2 times in 2 years in Tahiti. Check it on Google Maps. So, and now when I created it, I can ask something else and I can change it. So I'm already planning longer trips to Tahiti. Next time, 3 weeks. And also in the future, I know that I'm going to be at least also 3 months at once in Tahiti. So this is how funny it can be, the creation. And we are now all knocked out.
So, we have a question for French, please, if it's possible.
Okay, yes.
Doit-on reposer la question plusieurs fois ou bien dès que l'on ressent l'énergie, c'est bon? Do we have to ask the question several times, or as soon as we perceive the energy, it's good, it's okay?
For me, how it works, you are being a question all the time. So for me, when you stop being a question, you are some kind of stopping creation. This is how it works for me better. There is something like whatever, like creation is the easiest thing. So everything works. really everything works. If you ask only once, if you just think about something, it's going to be created, because creation is the easiest thing. Okay? So it doesn't need to be, you don't need to know so much how to create and are you doing it right. And for me, it works better if I'm being the energy, space, and consciousness which is creating that. Okay? And you know that it worked in the past. You were just thinking about something, you said it, and then you forgot about it, and it was working. It works, everything works. Just everything works because creation is the easiest thing. Universe, Earth is contributing to us all the time. Whatever we are choosing is serving us. We are really living in a paradise, in heaven. Life on this planet is like a big supermarket where you can choose anything you desire and you can enjoy anything. We are not here to suffer. We are not here to work hard. We are here to enjoy our life, and you can create anything. So all the point of views that you bought from these other people, that it's so hard and work hate to do for nothing, for just expenses, and you are here just to survive your body, would you like to uncreate us from that? Bottom pock. It's just stupid and it's not true. And you don't need, like, just who does this belong to? It's from everybody else. It's not yours. And we are here to create beyond. We are here to enjoy beyond. We are in incredible supermarket and you can choose anything. So everywhere you decided creation is something complicated, would you like to uncreate us on that?
Yes.
Bottom pock. You just create it. You just do it. You just be it. So Brazil, Flavia Fernandez, you had a question?
Yes, from Brazil.
Brazil is so big country that we can't let Brazil wait.
Okay.
Yes, Flavia.
Okay. The question is, what is the best way to react after we chose and start to create when we start having interference from the point of view of our family?
Can you repeat it? Can you repeat it?
Sure.
Say it
What is
little
the best way to
more.
react after we chose and start to create when we start having interference from the points of view of our family? When our family starts to interfere.
You just manipulate. So one thing is never fight with people and always manipulate. So you are following energy, how to create something, and mostly fighting doesn't work. Fighting works when you fight, when you are manipulating that you are fighting, because some people would like to fight with you. They are forcing you that you are fighting with them. So you fight just to get rid of them, so they're happy. And mostly you are following energy, what is creating it. And you are being the manipulation that you can be, so you are creating that. You are never buying anything personal, and you are never fighting with people. You are always manipulating, so you are creating the future. So you just say and you do what you need to say and do, so you are following the energy to create the future. So you never fight with people, you don't take things personally, and you allow yourself to lose with these people. You admit to them that you are like, you have these mental disorders and you are confused and you have almost this diagnosis, and maybe you are starting to take pills because you are so this and this and this, and then they start to be nice. You manipulate. Okay? Never fight, always manipulate. Because when you are fighting, you are losing. And you are giving power to these people. And you are stopping your creative energy. Yeah.
Can I ask a question, please?
Okay.
First, we're so excited to see you in Algeria soon on February. Second, it's so you mean that it's all about a question. We don't need to ask a question so many times. So once you ask the question, everything is okay. So you are going to create this, even if you're not perceiving it. So do we need to recognize what we're perceiving?
You are saying so. You are trying to just to make conclusion. So you don't need to make any conclusions. Okay, you don't need to understand what we are talking about. Okay, allow yourself that you don't know exactly. With this, you will know. Because then you force yourself to know how to create it. If you know instructions very good, it can be or if you understand things very good, it can mean that you don't get it because you need to get it energetically.
Harris, can you mute people, please? Because for translation, we don't hear you very well. Thank you.
Yeah. So somehow you know what you would like to create and you follow energy how to create that, and you are being and doing whatever it takes so it's showing up more and more and more, and you don't allow anything to stop you.
Great. Thank you.
Next question.
Harris, I have a question.
Yes.
What if I have too many ideas, like when every time I try to stop it, it comes big, not stop it. I have many ideas, and sometimes people confused with all the ideas of the workshops and things I want to do and the dates, and like I get many time comments, we don't even understand what you do, but we know you do a lot.
So what if you are using your brain, which is also from awareness, but you are just too much using your brain? So what if you are using your brain to eliminate your being? So can you get the energy of your being? Can you get the energy what you can be with your body? And can you allow it more? And how much are you going into brain? And you're using your brain too much, so you don't need to be present so much in your life with some things.
Okay.
Because they are just like, you can get the energy, maybe it's just too much. It can be little overwhelming. You lose the comfortable distance. How much are you using your brain so you can have comfortable distance? How much are you using your brain so you don't need to be too happy, too joyful, too orgasmic? Which is not maybe a good idea in your country. Everything that is would like to create, and this is for everybody also here. Pardon, talk. So just don't think like many people here have more ideas than they are creating them. So better is that you don't think, at least don't think so much, don't think at all, and just follow energy how to create it and explore more how to be body and not so much informations. Because we created a body so we can enjoy this planet with our body. You don't need to be so much in informations. And explore, you can also explore how to be more animal with your body. To get what you are creating, you are perceiving just too much.
But what to do with all the ideas? Like I want to make them happen.
But you don't need to. You are here to enjoy your life, and you can also make some ideas show up. But like one thing is it's just my suggestion, you can stop perceiving so much, you can stop using these antennas so much and allow yourself to be more an animal.
Okay.
You say to your body, like to say to a dog, to a horse, to a camel, to a dolphin, let's go, my body, let's go, let's have fun. And you say, and let's do something together. So you take your body to dance, you take your body to a good restaurant, you take your body to the beach, and you are enjoying your body. I suggest you that you practice this more, and this is opening you to creative energy. So you can create more with this than to be with so much ideas. Because we are here to enjoy life, and when you enjoy life, this is generative energy for creations. This is how life grows. What life is, what is creations, they're like a muscle which you grow with everything in your life. And you are growing muscle of life. A muscle is, I think, like this, a muscle of life. With enjoying life and with gratitude, your life is growing. So can you get the difference? So if you are too much in your head, even if ideas are incredible, you are not growing this muscle.
Mm-hmm.
You are just in a lot of thinking. So you can explore this, how you can enjoy your life with your body, how much you can be grateful. So this creative energy is growing, this muscle of living is growing, and with this you include different ideas. So I can have this, can I have also this, can I have also this? And they are, by the way, creations, because you are powerful energy of invitation when you are being this. So you don't need to think much, you don't need to have much targets, you don't need to have much ideas, just allow your life to grow. Do you get what means allow your life to grow? It's like the energy that you are being with everything, with your body, with flowers, with animals, with the sea, with the beach, with the wind, with the sun, with nature, and sometimes also with people, allow it to grow. And this is generative energy of creation.
Okay.
And thank you for this question, because it was for all of us.
Thank you.
Next,
Can I ask? Yeah. Okay. I don't like being judged. Okay. Gary Douglas. Gary says, if you like being, okay, if you allow to be judged by other people, you can get money. Okay. I don't like being judged, but when I'm still, I can create money when other people judge me.
So everywhere you are pretending that you don't like it, would like to understand that.
Okay.
What if it's not true?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What if you like it?
Really? Okay. Good.
So what are...
All right, but Dane says being judged makes you feel heavy. So
but what are judgments? So can I explain, please? So what are judgments? We don't need to make them so true or real. Judgments doesn't need to be true or real for you. These people, they are functioning like computer. They are bad and old robots. And they are just computing something in their computer.
Mm-hmm.
And you are making them significant for you. Do you get it? They are just some robots which are computing something. So when they judge you, it's just something small happening around their head. So judgments are nothing. Stop making judgments so important or significant. Somebody is calculating something in their stupid head. Okay, everywhere you are making judgments true, real or significant.
All
Would you
right.
like to uncreate the soul?
Yes.
And for me, all the time, judgments were just nice energy. For me, judgments, whatever people were judging me, I have seen it as nice energy of contribution. Because whatever they judge you is because they like you.
Now I understand. When I'm angry,
Whatever they judge you, because their judgment is their way of functioning. And some people judge positively all the time. Some people judge negatively all the time. They are all interested in you. They know how incredible you are, and they would like to contribute. And with you allow yourself to be incredible, you are a contribution to them. They just don't know how to share that, how to show that in their limited universe. So whatever they judge you, because they like you and they are telling you, go forward, you are doing it, you are choosing it also for us. We don't have balls, at least can you have balls? Okay?
Okay, and then I'm angry with God, especially if I can't create something for a long time. I try and try and try. I make a choice, I ask questions, blah, blah, blah. I can't create, and then I'm angry with myself. I judge myself, and then I'm angry with God, and I create something big.
Bad God.
Yeah.
So
This works for
everybody
me.
are in relationship with God. Would now uncreate and throw that.
Yes.
Pod and poc. So everywhere you are separating from God. Would you like to uncreate and throw that?
Yes.
Pod and poc. Are you God?
Yes.
So, like, can you say for something that it's not God?
No.
So everything is God.
Yes.
So how much anger are you using to avoid joy?
Too much.
Everything that is would like to uncreate and destroy.
Yes.
Pod and poc. Any more questions?
Thank you. I'm so grateful.
Hi, Iris. Turkey has a question.
Questions?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. So she says, so I am saying I will create, and then there is some kind of heaviness come, and then I am giving up from my creations. And what can I do about it?
Yeah, this is what people do. They are giving up from their choice. So, you know, people choose on Sunday something and they change, they stop choosing it on Tuesday because fear show up and something else show up and this and this and this. This means that you didn't choose it. You were just pretending to yourself. If you are giving up from your choices, from your creations, this means that you are just pretending to yourself. When you are really choosing something, nothing can stop you. So just stop pretending to yourself. You are not willing to choose it. You like your shit. You can totally control your shit, that's why you like it. Shit is never going to surprise you in a good way. That's why you like it. Because one thing what you are sure is that nothing is going to make you happy. And this is how you are keeping your control. One thing what you are sure, nothing is going to make you happy. This is how you are keeping your control. Because if something makes you happy, you are lost. You are gone. And what is gone, only the unhappy you is gone. So everybody decided that unhappy you is your power. Would like to create so that. Pod and Pock. Yes.
Alice, can I ask one more question?
Yes.
So my question is, when I create something in the way, it feels like not like force, but in the creation time, like not like exact creation time, it is so much ease. But how can I add more ease in my creations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is something I would like to share for the finishing of this online class. So we some kind of need to finish it, and we never need to finish it. We can be connected forever, and we are creating this together forever. What is creation and how to create, and what we are talking about is totally beyond anything what you were trying to understand until now, and is totally beyond functioning of other people. That's creation. So you don't need to create in any similar way like other people are creating. Oh, yes. So it's just you need to get it. And you know. And you are creating it. It can be totally beyond this reality. You can be totally different than anybody is creating it. I need to drink water. Some kind of this creative energy, magic and beauty is behind the visual, it's behind stage, it's behind the results. And how people are creating, they are too much in the visual, how it shows up, what is showing up, and what result they are creating. This is the result, this is the surprises, this is what you don't need to control anymore. So different things are going to show up. There is something what is behind that is creative energy, it's beauty, it's magic that you are being with everything in your life. It's like opening the gift you are enjoying the gift that life is, and you allow universe to surprise you too much. And with this, you are creating beyond your imagination. You are creating something what you couldn't set up as a target. Because universe is going to surprise you more than you can imagine now in your wildest imagination if you allow yourself to be this creative energy that you can be. So everywhere you are trying to be like other people, instead of being the incredible creator that you truly are, would you like to uncreate all that? And all the judgments, inventions, secret agendas, lies you are using, stories you are telling to yourself, so you can still stay in the same shit, would you like to uncreate all that? Yes? Right, wrong movement, park, online, shorts, balls, and BLs. And allow yourself to be totally different than anybody that you know in your life. And more you allow yourself to be like you are not from this planet. Oh, somebody is sharing the screen. Can somebody turn off the screen, please? More you allow yourself to be something that is not from this planet, more you can create. You can be so much different if you allow yourself to be totally different than anybody on this planet. Nobody's shit is sticking on you. So you don't need to be part of reality of their limitations. Allow yourself to be totally different than anybody on this planet, total uniqueness of yourself. And you are not from this planet. This is how you don't need to be anymore part of shit of anybody, so you can have your own functioning. So everywhere you are taking shit from others, so they never realize, they never find out that you are alien. Everywhere you are trying to be like them, so they don't find out that you are alien, that you are Alf. Would you like to uncreate this of that? Pardon, Pog. Did you watch Alf? You can Google if you didn't. So you are Alf. You are totally different than anybody in your life. You are totally different than other people in your family. You are Alf. You are alien. Sooner you recognize it, more you can create. So everywhere you are hiding and you are using shit of people as camouflage, so they never find out, and everybody knows that you are crazy alien, would like to uncreate the that. Pardon, Pog. So just be the alien that you truly are and be fucking happy and stop trying to be like these unhappy people. You already tried it. You are not good in it. You are not good in their life. So explore what you would like to create as your life. And thank you, everybody. You are so magical. You are so incredible. Sometimes also stupid. This is part of us also. What else can we create? What else is possible? And see you soon somewhere in the world. And don't cry too much now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
It was so great.
Bye.
Thank you.
Pamela, זה איפה שכל
Thank you.
הארטים
You helped me so much tonight.
בכובע
Thank you so
הומה.
much.
מה אתה עושה קטנצ'יק?
So, yeah.